Ah, the history of martial arts. It's a fascinating tapestry, really. You know, they weren't just about kicks and punches, but much more.
Right.
Rituals, philosophies, ways of life. It all began as forms of self-defense, as you might expect, but each style has a distinct flavor shaped by its cultural roots. Take judo, for instance, originally practiced in Japan as a softer, more fluid alternative to the more brute forms of combat you'd see elsewhere.
It's interesting you mention that, John. I always found it fascinating how these techniques double as life lessons. There's so much wisdom in them, like moving with life's forces instead of against them. Makes
Exactly.
you wonder how these ancient systems found their way into modern gyms and studios, right?
Absolutely, Eden. You see, their journey into modern practice is like an art form itself. Oh, I remember reading about Hapkido where it's all about effortless power instead of brute force. It
Uh-huh.
teaches practitioners to use an attacker's energy against them, a philosophy that subtly found its way into self-defense classes worldwide. Even the names Hapkido, Judo, Karate, they're almost lyrical in how they encapsulate that philosophy.
Yeah, and isn't it great how they all adapt and evolve continuously, reflecting the shifting societal dynamics? I mean, there's been this holistic shift too, where martial arts are now intertwined with mindfulness and wellness. It's not just about physical prowess anymore.
Precisely, and that shift is profound. The core philosophies remain discipline, respect, and harmony, but now there's a deeper acknowledgement of mental well-being and mindfulness as vital as mastering forms and techniques. It's as if martial arts have matured along with society's understanding of the human condition.
It's like they're reflecting life's journey itself. Do you think we've reached the perfect balance of mind and body in martial arts today? Or is there more room to, grow?
Right. Well, I think there's always room for evolution, for deeper integration. As societies change, so do the needs and applications of martial arts. The beauty lies in its adaptability,
Yeah,
ensuring it remains relevant and impactful, quite like an ancient river flowing through the modern landscape.
such a powerful image. And that's exactly what keeps the practice living and breathing in our daily lives. It's more than just movement, it's philosophy in action.
Now, Eden, as we explore the ethics of force in martial arts, there's an intricate balance to consider, not just between the physical and the moral, but within ourselves too. Each
Exactly.
technique carries with it a profound understanding of restraint, an acknowledgement, if you will, of power's responsibility. It's not enough to simply know how to strike. The real mastery lies in when, or if, to strike at all.
Yeah, John, that's powerful. What's fascinating is how this ethical mindset is at the heart of disciplines like Hapkido or even, say, Tai Chi, where the focus is on energy flow and redirection rather than aggression. Their teachings emphasize mastering oneself just as much as they do mastering opponents. It's a lesson in humility.
Precisely, and that humility, it's a reminder of martial arts' philosophical origins. There's a concept, it's the idea that true warriors are peacekeepers at heart, understanding the weight of the force they wield. It's
Yes.
reflected in their every move, ensuring that the ethical compass remains at the forefront, even in the heat of conflict.
And isn't it that ethical consideration that makes martial arts so relevant today? It challenges us to reflect on our actions, whether it's in a sparring match or a boardroom. We seek control, not dominance. This
Mhm.
mindset is why martial arts have become a kind of metaphor for responsible action in society.
Indeed, it's about asserting control without exerting dominance, a principle so crucial in today's complex world. The more we understand this dynamic, the more we can contribute peacefully yet effectively to our communities. Think about it. What if more people applied martial arts principles of balance and respect to their daily interactions?
Transformative, for sure. That mindset shift could certainly ripple through societal norms, like a gentle wave turning into a powerful tide. And in embracing this philosophy, martial arts become an enduring beacon of mindful force. It reminds us that, well, strength is most visibly powerful when it's held back.
As we dive into situational awareness, Eden, there's a crucial aspect we can't overlook. It's almost like the bridge between theory and practice in martial arts. It's an art that transcends styles, whether you're a beginner or an experienced practitioner. Understanding your environment is everything. It's about
Absolutely.
reading the room, knowing when and how to apply what we've learned.
Yeah, John. And that awareness isn't just physical, is it? It's mental, too. It's like when you walk into a room and you can sort of sense the vibe. It's
Hmm.
about being present, acknowledging the subtleties that might otherwise go unnoticed. In a confrontation, it's often what you don't see that matters.
Indeed, Eden. And this heightened awareness, it extends beyond personal safety. It
Right.
enriches our lives, helping us navigate through our daily interactions more mindfully. When engaged in martial arts, it's this sense that prevents escalation, allowing for resolution before conflict even arises. Situational awareness, you could say, is kinda the unsung hero of self-defense.
Right. And by practicing it, we cultivate a mindset of vigilance and preparation. It's like life insurance for your day-to-day encounters. There's a balance to maintain between being aware and being paranoid, though, isn't there?
Yes, that balance is pivotal. It's about preparedness without paranoia, as you say. The key lies in clarity and calmness, leveraging your skills only when necessary. Sometimes, Eden, it's the seemingly simple gesture of stepping back that embodies the strength of martial arts.
I love that. It's such a powerful lesson. Stepping back doesn't mean retreating. It means you're choosing the right moment to act with intention. What a gift that is, not just in martial arts, but in life too.
It truly is a gift. And as we close today, it's worth pondering this. In a world that's ever-changing, the constants of martial arts, discipline, respect, awareness, remain timeless. They teach us to be, at our core, the conduits of mindful force. And perhaps in this we find not only self-defense, but self-discovery.
That's the heart of it, John. Discovering ourselves in the process of learning to protect not just our bodies, but our peace of mind. And that, for me, is where martial arts transforms from practice to lifestyle. It's about intention in every step, every breath.